Hi, welcome. My name is Karen Lyons, and I'm here to guide you through another chair class. And I'm here at the Whitman Wellness Center today. And I have with me my blanket that we tend to use as a bolster, maybe a little extra support to sit on. I'm actually going to put my feet on it today to kind of get myself grounded in a little bit. And plus it feels a little comfy and cozy. Other props that I have is a belt or a strap, but again, if you don't have a strap, a hand towel is fine, and I have a block, okay? So we're going to start today, and I thought that I'd take you through some variations of what we call sun salutation, or salute to the sun. And this is a great way of starting off your days, working. It works the muscles, it tones the muscles, it works your joints. It just basically, though, the most important thing is that it starts to coordinate the movement of breath with the physical body. So you make that breath and body-mind connection. So it can be very meditative and very soothing. And yes, we can do it from the chair. So to start off, though, we're gonna kind of find that breath, see if we can make a connection to our breath. So finding yourself in a nice, comfortable position, hopefully you have some comfortable clothes on and maybe even a little water nearby somewhere. And just lift up. And the hardest part about, chair yoga is staying lifted, is drawing the belly button into the back of the spine and staying lifted. And I know from years of working at a corporate office in a desk job, that, I'd start off the morning, bright and early, and I'd be, very ready to go, sitting at the computer, but then as the day wore on, gravity would take hold and I would be, down and slouching like so. So it's always a nice little reminder that we need to sit up, bring belly button into the back of the spine and broaden our shoulders back, right? And help get that length in our spine, recreate and reverse that gravity. So breath is important in that. So we're gonna open up through our whole torso area. So first, just place your hands on your chest and start to bring some breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice the quality of the breath. Is it maybe a little jagged, a little short? And if it is, try to lengthen it. Try to smooth it out. And you'll notice that the chest is rising and falling. Yeah? Great. And now bring your hands down to your belly. Most of us will probably live in our upper lung. Okay, we're breathing mostly in our upper lung. We're not using the full quality of our breath. So when we take a moment to pay attention to our breath, we have an opportunity to expand our breath and to expand our lung capacity. So we're going to take it to the belly. And here, what we're going to do is inhale. And as we inhale, we expand our belly out. And as we exhale, it comes back in. So visualize a balloon. That's the easiest thing to think of. So when you take the inhale in, the balloon gets bigger. And then when you exhale, bring the belly button back to the spine. Okay, you're deflating the balloon. Okay, so here we go. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now this is a lot easier if you are lying down. At nighttime you may even not even realize it, but you are probably breathing from your belly more than you are from your chest. Good. One more time. Good. Great. And now we'll take it to the side body, the rib cage. So place your hands firmly, or gently, I should say, on your lower rib cage, maybe, however you want, either hand fingertips forward or back. And just start to think about the breath coming in and pushing the rib cages out, left and right, away from the spine. And exhale. And if you can't quite, inhale and exhale through your nose, in through the nose and out through the nose, try it in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Very subtle. You may not feel it at first. Good. And now taking the hands to the back side of the body, as if you have like back pockets, and you're going to slide your fingertips into your back pockets and take the elbows and try to squeeze them together so that you're lifting up out of this pelvic bowl, lift up that spine, and breathe in and breathe out, and feel it in the back. Now this might be even more difficult to detect or feel, but just know, bring the intention into breathing into the back body, and it will go there. Good. One more time. Good. So now we'll try to take that all in with 5 breaths from the belly to the mid-chest and then to the upper chest, and breathing it all the way up and then all the way down. Okay? So here we go. You can keep your hand maybe one on your belly and one on your chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Here it might be easy for you to envision a wave, right, at the seashore. So it's an inhalation, the wave comes in, and an exhalation, the wave recedes. Or a Ferris wheel. Inhaling to the top, exhaling, coming all the way down. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Nice. Great. So we'll take now what's called a sunrise breath. So we're going to just take our hands down by our sides, maybe shake them out a little bit, and then lift up. Hold the hands here if you can, and then exhale them down. Now, if that's too much for you, then just bring your hands up to your shoulders and lift your elbows up. Okay. So either way, it works. Right. I'll take it to the other side. Now we'll take the breath, and the breath now we're going to use the breath as movement, and we're going to open up through our neck and shoulders and work right down to the whole top part of the body. So with our breath, it's an inhale, taking the neck all the way back. Exhale, coming all the way down. Now tuck your chin in towards your chest, and as you do that, let the shoulders drop way down. Back up to center, inhaling it back. Exhaling back to center. All the way down. Inhaling up. And all the way back. Good. Well, let's just drop one ear to one side. This is my right ear. Well, mirror imaging for you. So my right ear to my right shoulder, coming up, left to left. And here you should feel a little bit of a stretch behind the ear going right down into the shoulder, into that shoulder. Wow. A little bit of a tug, a little bit of a pull. You might hear some cracking and popping too, that's okay. And coming back to center, good. Now let's be the wise owls that we are, right? So again, lift up, always constant reminder, lifting up, shoulders down the way. We're gonna lift and we're gonna turn over to one side. Now try to keep your torso straight, just looking and having the head turn like an owl. Coming back, turning the other way. Coming back, turning the other way. And coming back. One more time. Good. And then back to center. Good. All right. Now my favorite is this letting go breath, shoulder hold. So we bring the shoulders right up to our ears, and then with an exhalation, let it down. And draw them up. Inhalation draws the elbows up. Draws the shoulders up to the ears, and then a wide open mouth. And again, inhaling. One more time, inhaling. Good. All right. Now taking your fingertips to the shoulders, we're just going to start to roll our elbows around. So nice, big circles, like you're drawing with your elbow, nice big circle, going backwards first. Big, exaggerated movement. You can feel the shoulder working. Okay, and just do as much as you can. If you need to make it smaller, go ahead, make it a little bit smaller. But if you can make it bigger, make it as big as you can. Maybe even touch the elbows as you come down and around. Really opening up. Good. And then we'll go around, coming to the front. Again, you may be hearing cracks and pops. It's okay. That's the releasing of energy. That's how I like to look at it. Good. And then just shake that out a little bit. Wrists, huh? So let's just take one hand and push it out like you're saying stop, right? Then take the other fingertips and pull them back a little bit. Right? Pull them back and open up through that back of the wrist. Okay. Then take that hand and grab hold of the outer edge of the forearm or the elbow and just draw it in a little bit. Feel that shoulder open up in the back. Good. And then take that out, shake that out a little bit, and take the other side. Reaching up, fingertips come to the top and pull back. This is really good if you are using computer or typing or writing a lot, knitting, crocheting, two things I want to learn how to do. And then come on over. Open up the back of that shoulder. And then coming down, good. Clasping your fingertips together now. So clasp your wrists together and then maybe bring the elbows together, okay? And then we're gonna draw figure eights with our wrist, opening up through the wrists. So again, this is really good for these joints that we're doing, opening up through the joints, especially on a day like today. It's, you know, a little snowy and damp and cold, so our joints begin to stiffen up a little bit. Now, can you take it the other way? Oh, you have to think about that, right? And that's what it is, you know, we do things repetitively and with the same, you know, the same way, always the same way. So it's good to mix it up now. So just do that. Unclasp your hands and now reclasp them. Feels a little funny, huh? So now do your figure eights. And then back. Good. And then just shake your hands out a little bit. Inhaling up with that beautiful sunrise breath. Exhale, we're going to twist over to the left. And I'm using my right hand on my left outer knee to help push me up and twist me. And then inhaling all the way up and coming to the other side. And again, inhaling up, all the way around. And one more time, up and around, opening up through that rib cage. Coming back to center. All right, so now we're opening up through the side body. We're going to take a little bit of a side bend. So raise one arm, and again, if you can't quite raise it, you can just keep it to the shoulder. We're going to dip over. Okay. Opening up through that side body. Now what I like to do, I'll show you on this side, is I reach up and I like to take the opposite hand on the outer edge, right, of that, and then start to dip over. I can get into it a little bit deeper because I'm hanging on to the outer edge of my right leg. As I reach over, I can really get some nice extension through this whole side of the body, opening up through the rib cage. So try that. And you can even do it with, your hand on your shoulder and just lift up as much as you can. You can even just keep your hand down if your shoulder doesn't allow you to lift your arm, and just lift and over you go. Okay, so you should feel a little bit of an opening in through the hip, up through the rib cage. Okay, good. Let's just do one more to either side. And coming back and over. Try to keep your elbows too straight, and then notice if you started to slouch down again, if gravity's taking hold. All right, so now hip rolls. So your feet can be a little bit more than hip distance apart from one another, just to kind of keep you secure. I'm sliding off, or I should say I'm halfway off the chair pad, okay? That's to give myself a little bit of room, and I'm feeling my sits bones, and sometimes we even have to remove the flesh up and away so that we can feel our sits bones, okay? We want to stay grounded and secure. We're going to start to roll around in the pelvic bowl, and this movement can be nice and big. Get the shoulders into it, okay? But keep the sits bones at an even keel here. You don't want to put more weight on one side than the other. You want to take nice and even. So maybe you have a little bit smaller rotation going on, right? Like a little top. And then taking it to the other side with a little bit, maybe starting off small, and then coming in, getting into a bigger rotation. Good. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is for our knees, and we're just going to pull in our knee as best you can. Now I have my hands clasped in front of my kneecap. However, if available to you, you may need to bring your belt in, okay? Bring it around the knee and then just pull on the belt to draw it in, okay? Or underneath your foot itself, and just lift the knee up, okay? Using the strap that you have and coming down. And if you don't have a strap today, that's okay, not a problem. All right, you can just do this, maybe take the fingertips underneath and pull up, okay? The idea is to get the knee as close to the chest as possible, and then bring it down, okay? And then go to the other side. And we're actually really utilizing, or I should say, we're tapping into our lower intestines here. So this is good for our digestion system. Good. And bring that down. And then maybe we just kind of swing the leg out. So holding it underneath, and again, you may want to take that strap, kind of bring the back side of your knee onto the strap like a swing, and just let this swing open. Let it swing open, like you are on a swing, or maybe at the end of a nice long swimming dog, huh? Just playing with the water with your foot. That'd be nice. And then take that to the other side, okay? So again, either with your strap or not, lifting it up. And try not to lean back, okay? Try to keep yourself upright, right on the tippy top of those sits bones as you're just working this knee joint. Great. Now we'll do a little ankle stretching. And I'm going to move my blanket over. And I'm just going to take my left foot out and I'm going to point my toe. And as I'm pointing my toe, I'm really opening up through the front part of my ankle. And then I'm going to pull it back. Now I really feel that right in the back of the hamstring, right in the back of the calf, from the Achilles tendon all the way up. Feels good. And then point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Nice. And then just bring that foot in, slide the other one out as far as you can, lifting up. See, I'm catching myself all the time. I have to keep reminding myself, lift up, point and flex, point and flex. My belly button's in the back of the spine. I'm trying to bring my shoulders down away from my ears and together. Point and flex, good. And then bring that in, great. All right, so we'll start with our sun salutations. And again, we're gonna do different variations. So just, do what you can, follow along. And again, at any time during any practice that, you feel it's a little bit beyond, just sit and watch or listen and, and at times join in when you can join in, okay? So we're going to take a nice inhale up, that beautiful hand, and we're going to clasp our fingertips. Now we're going to do what's called half moon. We're going to lean over, and we're breathing. The chin is up away from the chest, and I'm getting that nice opening again to the side body. And then we come back up to center and we go over to the other side. And coming back up to the center. Now here, I'm going to take a little bit of a back bend. Lifting up out of my pelvic bowl, I'm trying to bring my chest up towards the ceiling. Okay, back bend, a little slight back bend. And then I'm going to come down and bring my hands into a goal pose position. And as I do that, I kind of cover that bend by coming out and hinging forward. Here, it looks like, you get the position that you're almost like looking over a cliff, like, or down a well, okay? Pause here for a moment, and then we exhale and we come all the way down, and we drop our head. Okay, and we take what's called a half lift, pushing our hands into our shins, drawing the shoulders away from our ears, and then we forward fold again. Now on these forward folds, tuck chin towards chest as we come all the way up. If in fact you have any kind of, exhale down just a moment here. If in fact you have any kind of like high blood pressure or vertigo or dizziness, you wouldn't want to draw your head all the way down. You only want to go maybe halfway, okay? And then coming up. Another key point, I have high blood pressure if I'm on medication, have been for years. I find that when I am down like so, if I tuck my chin into my chest and I draw my belly button to the back of the spine, and let my core take me up, not my shoulders, I don't get dizzy. So try it. And if it's, still get a little dizzy, don't come down all the way, okay? So we'll take that again. Inhaling it all the way up. We're gonna go on over. Oh, feels good, huh? Lifting up, and of course, you can keep your hands here if those arms don't allow for you to do that. Goalpost, we're gonna go back. And then goalposts come forward and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chuck chin in towards chest and round up. Hands come up, come to heart center. Okay, so now we're gonna just do inhaling it up. And we're just going to swan dive down now, what we call swan dive. So swan dive down. Take the half lift, forward fold. And this time when you start to come up, draw the left knee in with you and draw your forehead as close to the kneecap as you can. Exhale, bring the body up. Hands come up and come to prayer. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. So inhaling it up, swan dive down, half lift, forward fold, bringing that knee in with you, tuck and curl. Inhaling it all the way up. Hands come to heart center. Good. Again, inhaling it up. This time we're going to swan dive down. We'll half lift. But as we come up, the right hand comes onto our lap, and we're going to raise the left arm up for a twist. Good. And then bringing that hand down, come all the way up, and we'll go to the other side. It's just a few different little variations. Exhale all the way down. Half lift, forward fold, and as we come up, we're going to take the twist with the hand on the lap. And again, if you can't get that rotation, the hand can stay down. It can come up, on your waist. It can come up onto your shoulder. And just take the gaze over to the other side. Good. Now we're going to intensify that a little bit. We're going to take the block. We're going to put the block in between our legs. Take that nice, beautiful sun breath in. Hands come to heart center. And here we go. Inhaling up. Swan dive down. Half lift. This time take that right hand on top of your block or your book. Reach the arm up for a more intensified twist. Exhale, the hand comes down. Rolling on up. Bringing the palms of the hands up over your head. Drawing the hands down to your heart shelf. And again, inhaling it up. Exhaling, swan dive down. Half lift. Forward fold, hand comes down, reaching on up. Exhale, hands come down. Roll, tuck chin, and roll on up. Arms come up over your head, and exhale, move down. Good. Now we'll just take it with a leg out. So bring your legs, one leg out. So take the left leg, bring it out. Inhaling it up. This time the hands come down through the center line of the body as you lean forward. Place the one hand on that ankle maybe, and then take the twist from here. And again, this hand might only come out halfway this time. Bring that in, slide the foot in, bring the sun breath in, sunrise breath, exhaling it down. Here we go, inhaling it up, swan dive down, touching that ankle, and again, maybe you only come to your thigh or your knee, go down as far as you can, and then maybe lift the arm up as far as you can. Again, maybe only to the side, okay? And exhale that down. Good. Slide on up. Sun breath. Okay. I'm going to go to the side, so I'm just going to turn my body around. We're going to try this with a little bit of a lunge now. So I'm going to bring my block in front of me because I like to use the block in this one and put my foot on it. Now, if you don't have the block, it doesn't matter. Next time maybe, right? And then lifting up, I'm going to bring the arms up. I'm going to lift up and take that little bit of a back bend, just a little bit, lifting back, and then coming forward. I'm going to swan dive down. I'm going to take the half lift, forward fold. Now, as I start to tuck and roll back, I'm going to take the outside edge leg and I'm going to bring it right back into a beautiful lunge. Okay? If this does not appeal to you, then you can take your foot out to the side, okay? Or even out this way. Or you can just leave it here. It's working the breath with the movement of the body is the more important thing right now, okay? So we'll take that again, inhaling it up, exhaling it down, half lift, forward fold, tucking chin in towards chest as I come up, and I find that nice, beautiful lunge. Now I'm using the chair for stability. I can press my hands into the chair pad, or I can hang on to the back of the chair. Okay. Once I feel stable, I can then maybe lift my arm up. And coming down. Good. And then I'm just gonna slide myself back to center, and we'll do that 2 times to this side. And again, I can't say it enough, just find what works for you, okay? Sliding over, finding that nice alignment, that upright shoulders are away from my ears, kind of squeezing my shoulder blades together a little bit. I'm gonna lift up and exhale down. Take a nice half lift. Forward fold, tuck chin in towards chest as we roll right on up. Taking the lunge. Maybe lifting the arm up, maybe a little fold. Exhaling down, swinging the leg back down and around, taking arms up, and exhaling down. One more time on this side, okay? Inhaling it up, swan dive down, half lift, forward fold, tuck chin towards chest. As you're doing that, you're finding that nice lunge. elongate that leg as best you can, engaging the kneecap. Maybe holding on to the back of the chair this time. And square off the hip for this nice lunge. Breathing. And then coming back to center. Bringing feet back to center. Good. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands come down. Good. We'll take a couple of twists. So I want you to, we've warmed the body up now. So I want you to just kind of notice if you can get a little bit deeper in the twist, because twists are so good for us. Kind of shakes us up a little bit, and like that soda bottle, right? And then you want to really think about like a sponge actually on the kitchen, right? In the kitchen sink, we wring it out. Well, that's what we were doing on our insides when we do a twist. So take a nice inhale up. And as we twist, we're going to twist over. We're going to hold on to the chair, the back of the chair this time. I'm going to push as much as I can on that outer edge of that knee and really try to deepen the twist. Okay? And coming back to center. We're like loosening up all the toxins. Maybe if I turn my chair to an angle so that you can kind of see how I'm handling this. Inhaling it up. And then I'm going to exhale over, holding onto that knee, pushing it in, and then you can find where it's comfortable. Now every chair is probably different, so wherever you can grab. But this is a great way for me to, I'm pushing on the back of the chair to help me get that rotation. And it really feels nice. It feels really yummy to get that nice twist. And then I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to go around to the other side. You're going to be seeing my back side a little bit. Time, come up and around this way and press in. And press down my hand here as well, or even onto the opposite side of the chair to help you deepen the stretch. And just take that belly breath. When you're in a twist like this, take the belly breath. Let that expand. Creating space in the body, that's what we're trying to do. And then exhale. Good. Great. And I'm just going to fix my chair frontwards again. Great. We'll take a nice inhale up and exhale down. So those are different ways of doing what we call sun salutations or salute to the sun. And again, it's very soothing to the body, opens up our joints, gets our blood flowing. Really is a great way to just gently move through the body. Okay, so we're just gonna take our hands now, rub them together, create some beautiful energy that you created within. And then just place the hands where you feel you need a little extra hug or a little extra loving. Maybe it's on your back or your shoulders, your heart, wherever you want. And we'll take our Shavasana. So Shavasana here is either seated in the chair, palms facing up, finding breath, bringing breath in and out, slow and gentle. If you have a hassock and you can bring your feet up onto a hassock, it's great, a little restorative. Okay, bringing the legs up. Today, I think I'm gonna take the Shavasana on the floor and with my feet on the chair, and this is great. If you can do this is wonderful. bring the feet up. It's very restorative. I'm gonna bring my feet right on in towards the chair, and then I'm gonna bring my body down. And this is where I'll take my Shavasana. It's really yummy. Use the Lord. And again, wherever you want to take it, you know, it's just important to find after the movement to make sure that you have a good, you know, 5, 7, 11 minutes of relaxation and stillness and connection. It's a connection and your mind and a connection to your body and your soul. So give yourself that chance every day just to go in within and find your stillness. It's well worth it. So for now, I'll say hands to our heart shelves, and we bow in gratitude to one another for having come together and joining in the chair class. And I'll say namaste, which basically is the love and the light that you shine on me is the same love and light that I shine on you. Hope to see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.